Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in past videos, I have introduced you to both of my KitchenAid mixers, and today we are going to look at the attachments for those mixers. So if you've missed those videos, go check those out. But I'm going to try to answer some questions too that I've gotten in the comments of those videos through this video today. So let's get going. All of the attachments I have, I initially purchased or was given them for this mixer, my Artisan 5-quart stand mixer. Okay, now this is a tilt head, okay, as I've shown in other videos. So if you have one of the bowl lift ones, the bowl part is different, but all the attachments still fit these guys. So the first one is my pastry paddle. Okay, I love this guy. I use these all the time. Now you do need a different one for the Artisan versus the Commercial KitchenAid. You can see the size difference. Okay, the bowl for the Commercial KitchenAid is an 8-quart, so you clearly need a larger paddle. Now the nice thing about the commercial ones is that they are all stainless steel, whereas these ones you can see have a coating on them. All of the attachments, hold them in the right hand so you can see, for the Artisan version that I have had the coating on them. All of the Commercial KitchenAids were stainless steel, which, okay, these are dishwasher safe. I'm not going to worry about them too much. These ones, I do have some chipping on the coatings themselves. If you see right here, like on my dough hook for my Artisan one, I did get a little bit of a chip on there. I've had this mixer for about 3 years, so I don't know if they've started, putting some stainless steel in some of the models, but that is not the model I have. We did purchase it at Kohl's about 3 years ago for Black Friday. I don't know if they sell a different brand to Kohl's versus like buying directly from KitchenAid, but just being upfront with you there. Okay, we also purchased some other really cool attachments that I love. My favorite one being this guy. Okay, some of you are like, what is that? Okay, this guy, you can put all sorts of heads on. So this is the one I use most frequently. It looks like a cheese grater. It just slides right in there. Okay, and you attach it to the front of your KitchenAid just like you would with a lot of the other attachments. Okay, now what's cool about this one is you can put your cheese or whatever in here, press down, turn on the mixer, and it grades your cheese. I use it a lot for frozen butter, which if you've ever tried to grade frozen butter, it's really annoying. Okay, this guy makes it easy. And so there's my little secret tip for you if you use a lot of frozen butter for things like pastries or whatnot. This guy is your friend. He does also fit on this one perfectly. Okay, slide it on. Okay, there you go. And he runs just perfect on that one as well. There are 2 other things to go on the inside. You can do a finer grade, like for harder cheeses or whatever, or you can do a sliced attachment. Okay, all very useful. Another very useful attachment that we love to use is the ice cream maker. So you can see on the bowl itself that it is designed to use in a lift bowl version of the KitchenAid. So this one just replaces your bowl, and there we go, slides in there. And then you have a couple of these little pieces. This one slides on the attachment here itself. Okay, this would go in with your ice cream mix, and you just get those 2 pieces to meet up. And you turn it on and it churns your ice cream. We make a lot of gelato, so maybe I'll make a video for that later on. Okay, but that does also work on your Commercial KitchenAid as well. Okay, so let me get the ice cream attachment on the Commercial KitchenAid. So again, it just goes right in the edges on your bowl lift. Okay, your thing slides right in there, and the little attachment here slides right on top, and you just lift the bowl to meet the ice cream maker, and then you can churn your ice cream just like that as well. So now I do also have a couple other attachments. Now these ones are not KitchenAid specific, so I did want to show you that you can get the, we'll call them the off-brand attachments, and they do also work. Okay, so I have a pasta maker that fits the, not only this one, but also the Commercial KitchenAid. So you just, again, slide it right on the front. You just got to get that square to line up. Okay, and then screw that into place. Okay, and then you can use your pasta maker to make fettuccine or spaghetti. But it also does slide right into your commercial KitchenAid as well. So you can use it the same way. All right, this is also an off-brand from the KitchenAid attachment. So again, it just fits right on the front of either one of your Artisan, okay, or your commercial one. This is a sausage grinder. I think you can also use it for things like vegetables if you want to puree or mash up some stuff. But they do fit both your machines quite well. There's a couple different like versions of the little grinder part, and you can make sausages too if you would like to put them in a tubing. So they both fit for both machines, which is really nice. Now, if you're on the fence between these two and you're like, oh, this one's like almost $800, okay, this one varies from store to store. I think they're retail right now around $450. Here's my advice for you. If you only make things like cakes and icings and you kind of just do it for birthdays, go with the cheaper option, okay? My mom has had her KitchenAid, I don't even think it's an Artisan one. I think it was before that was even a thing, for like 20 years, and hers still works just fine. But she mainly makes cakes and icings. Okay. If you make more things like bread doughs or thicker doughs and you bake a lot, I would just go ahead, if you can swing it, get the commercial one. Okay. It's not even just so much for the like bigger bowl and all that stuff. You can get a smaller bowl for the commercial KitchenAid and make the smaller batches easier. This guy just has a more powerful motor, and I just think he's going to last a lot longer. This one I can already kind of hear is kind of whining. If I do any sort of bread doughs, I'm using this one. Okay, I'm trying to keep this one running for as long as possible with as minimal tasks as possible. So that's my personal opinion on the matter. You know how you bake and how much you bake, so you're going to be the best judge of that. But that is my advice to you. If you are interested in any of the attachments here that I've shown, check the link below or the description below, and I have all sorts of links for you just to take a look, see what I've got, or you can look at them for yourselves. But otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I try to answer them as quickly as possible, and I am very excited to share these with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video, but I will see you next bake.